times. And
Dr. Lee, what did you learn from boarding the ship and looking at the cabin, the balcony, the canopy, and everything else you examined?
Well, yesterday, we went there. 7 members of my team. We spent 5.5 hours on a cruise ship. First, I want to thank cruise ship for extend a lot of courtesy for us. Spend that much time there. We initially want to conduct 5 different set of experiments. Because the situation, they only let us do 3 of the 5, and we did not conduct a mannequin experiment. And in the cabin, because the carpet and padding both has been removed, so we did not conduct those experiments. But we did study the cabin, use the chemical test and forensic light source to look for trace evidence and the blood stain. Also, we did check the balcony and use chemical spray. We did find some additional information. Then when we went to canopy, we spent a lot of time on the canopy to study that, try to reconstruct. We examined the canopy microscopically. We did recover some additional information.
Did you reach the conclusion it was sort of like, aha, now we know whether this was a crime or an accident?
I wish I can tell you that. Unfortunately, forensic work have to take a lot of patience and slowly pieces together, like putting a puzzle together. Now we only have one piece of puzzle. We're still waiting for what the Turkish police collect, what's their forensic report, all those evidence. Did they conduct any examination? What's the result? Especially the observations, the blood-like stain found on the carpet. How big is that blood stain? How much blood there is crucial for this case. Of course, we are waiting if FBI can issue their report, what evidence they found. This carpet, whether or not they found any tissue or bones or any other trace evidence.
Did you find anything, and I know that you're not going to give us too much information about what you found, but did you find something that you think is tied to his disappearance that you think is relevant?
Yes, we did find some information I think is relevant, but how relevant, that is how important that I have to fit the whole picture.
And I take it you won't tell us what that is?
Unfortunately, that's part of the agreement. This is an active investigation, so we're not going to release that right away. And hopefully, when all the chips fall, we can get the answer.
Did you do any sort of experiment to see whether you think a man or a woman of a certain stature could push a man as large as George Smith over the balcony alone?
We was initially planned to conduct this experiment, but today I just learned the cruise ship agree, say next month, another ship, similar type of ship, similar type of balcony, the ship going to be in Freeport. They're willing to let us conduct the experiment. Anything
surprise you, having now seen the cabin and the balcony?
Yes, and I've been cruise ship before. The cruise ship, of course, the photograph shows pretty large cabinet, but it's not really that large size. And of course, the carpet has been removed. That's probably the most crucial evidence when the carpet was removed, whether or not the carpet been shampoo, washed, or cleaned, and what's the condition of the padding. Any trace evidence on the carpet, that's what we really interested to find out.
We have 30 seconds left, Dr. Lee. Have you contacted the Turkish authorities, and are they going to cooperate with you?
Right this moment, we contact them through lawyers discovery, and usually, as a scientist, we don't directly contact the authority and let them basically issue a report to us, and subsequently maybe give us the evidence. We re-examine the evidence.
All right, Dr. Lee, thank you. Always nice to see you, sir.
Thank you.
Here's a look at what's coming up after this show.
Continues.